We've insulted the Premier League. We've called it Brexit League, Churchill League, Charlie League. Football is just hoofball, passion ball, and everything. This was a great game. And do you know how you have like hence why they called it like Moment Night Rush. Shout out to your boy Elijah. We knew what the narrative was. We knew the undercurrents of the Isak narrative, and we knew the build up, and this lived up to it. This lived up to it. I mean, there's so much stuff to talk about, but this is a quick reaction. We'll obviously get more into it in our live show that's been happening like later tonight. But let me just, Commissioner Gordon, you're foolish. Before Commissioner Gordon decided to try to break both of Van Dijk's legs, I think he wanted basically. I think Commissioner Gordon wanted to finish the job that Pickford started. So no, I'm actually going to break both of your legs. Stupid. Before then, Newcastle were playing amazing. They were Liverpool couldn't deal with the press. Liverpool all game, but specifically before Gordon decided to go crazy, they could not deal with their press. And it's like you're playing so well and you're doing so good to now be with 10 men. It's and that just shows you how crazy the game was. Because you just thought that once Gordon did that, they'd be screwed. And you know what the irony is? Isak plays this game, Newcastle win. 100%. If Isak played this game, Newcastle win. Newcastle were from 2-0 down to 2-2 with 10 men. Imagine if they actually had a proper finisher. Not only a proper finisher, one of the most elite finishers in the world in playing in this game. Oh, they win. 100% they win. And I do believe that if the whole Isak thing did not happen and Isak played, I don't think that they maybe are as passionate. Because I do feel like if Gordon, he got too passionate and he just got too emotional. But the main thing is if Isak plays Newcastle win. Newcastle totally outplayed Liverpool. And if you're a Liverpool fan, you have to admit that they did not play well. Liverpool did not play well enough and they got outplayed. But this is the key thing. No. Let me say that to last. So, Newcastle, well done. At 2-0, I thought it was over. And when Ekitike scored, I said, bro, this Ekitike dude, I thought this guy was supposed to be a potential. Like, this guy has come in and he has balled in all the games. He balled in the Community Shield, balled in the opening game, and balled now. And these are all quality goals this guy has scored. So, again, do you really need Isak? If this guy who's super young and is supposedly a potential has already hit the ground running, he's hit the ground running and he's just saying that, bro, I don't need any time. I'm here to be the number one striker. I think Ekitike is saying to Liverpool that, forget that 150 mil. Use that 150 mil for like a Rodrigo or a Gehi. I'm your guy. I'm your main striker. What do you think Isak can do? I can do that plus even better. But Ekitike, he's been superb. He's had an absolutely amazing start to the season. And it's so crazy because I thought this guy was a freaking potential. I thought we were going to wait. We need to wait. So before he said, what's up? So I don't know who TikTok is. I know who the tick is. TikTok. TikTok. Okay. So the tick, guy's balling. This guy's a baller. And if this guy has 2 or 3 more levels to go, in 5 years, if he continues to improve without a major injury, he could be looking at one of the best strikers in the world. Easily. And it just shows you France is deep. France is deep. The amount of time that France has is crazy. But Liverpool, this might be a Torres 2.0. A Torres 2.0. But shout out to Newcastle. They fought back well. And they did so well to fight back. And at 2-2, if you had to put money on who would score, it would be Newcastle. I put out a tweet because I was like, I know how this goes. The way the match was going, bro, Newcastle, it's either finish 2-2 or Newcastle shockingly win 3-2 with 10 men. But I was like, I've seen this story before. I can sense a dark. Liverpool, though, suppress. And again, a beautifully well-worked goal. Pass. Great intelligence, great awareness by Szoboszlai. And only just coming on the young kid, Rio de Janeiro. Boom! Dagger. An absolute dagger. And really, you better watch out, bro, because, we both share the same skin tone. And some Newcastle fans would have jumped out and tried to give you the freaking people's elbow and the Stone Cold Stunner, bro, the way you were celebrating. Just chill out, because this is a very emotionally charged game. People will think I'm lying here, and people will think I'm going crazy. Is Salah declining? I'm only asking the question. is Salah declining. This is the third game now, or fourth game now, where he's not played well. He hasn't played well. And when do we start to ask the uncomfortable question that is he beginning to decline because he has performed badly in all these games? Now, there's a lot more games to go, but every game Salah has played so far this season, he's been bad. Even when he scored the previous game, he was still trash. And with 11 men, with 1 man up, they needed Salah to show up and the guy disappeared. The guy was a ghost. So when will we start asking the question as to whether is Salah declining? Just saying. But lastly, Liverpool didn't play well. They got outplayed. They got out-hustled. They got out-pressed. And with 1 man up, they looked like if they were going to lose the game. What's the most important stat? Top left-hand corner. At the end of the day, it's not that, it doesn't matter about who almost won or who played badly. It's who won the game. And that is why these guys are going to be dangerous. For if you're Liverpool, few things to work out, few things to now reiterate. But if you're on the slot, you're like, that's what I like to see. Under pressure, hostile crowd, emotional crowd, outplayed. We still won the game. We still had the mental fortitude, the concentration, and the character to win the game. What do I say? 3 elements for title winners: talent, mentality, character. Liverpool, they obviously have the talents. Ekitike, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, they have the talents. The mentality, the swagger, the belief, the arrogance that you are better than everyone else. Character, which is what they showed. Under pressure, everything going against you. Can you find a way to get that W? And what they showed is they can get, and they found a way to get that W. So for me, they showed the championship character. They showed the championship personality. And of course, Chelsea, man, my boys, we're going to run you close. But if you're on a slot, you are very happy. You are very happy in how you responded. Defense needs to be worked because the defense got cooked. Midfield got cooked. But on the slot is like things to work out. But somehow, some way, against all odds, if you watch that game, Liverpool won that game. And at the end of the day, they walked away with 3 points. And at this level, all that matters is winning. It's not how you win. It's whether you win. Lastly here, Isak. If you're Isak, what are you thinking? You see, if you're Newcastle, based on this game, you're not selling Isak, bro. Like, literally, if you're Newcastle, if the Newcastle fans, I think they would actually riot. Because based on just how this game went, and just how the amount of character that Newcastle showed, and just how well they played without Isak, and the manner in which they lost, and how heartbreaking in which they lost, the Newcastle fans are like, nah. We ain't selling Isak, bro. They can bid 300, 400 mil. Let them bid a billion, which is crazy. Nah, he stays. And when he says, sorry, apologize, you now begin to start for us. Based on how this game went, Newcastle in selling Isak to Liverpool for nothing. It's not happening. No chance, no way. I think if Newcastle had won the game, maybe, because they lost the game and the manner in which they lost the game. And I think if you're a Newcastle fan, you will be so angry with Isak. Because if you're a Newcastle fan, you're like, bro, if you played, we win this game. If Isak played, we win this game. So if you're a Newcastle fan, you're even much more angrier with the whole Isak drama. But it is what it is, man. But that's crazy. But if you're Isak right now, you're like, will never be welcome back. And what path can I get to Liverpool? It's crazy, bro. Guys, like that vid. Hit that subscribe button over there. Hit that subscribe button over there and join us for a live reaction. One love.